Roasts are overrated, in my experience. Sorry, Mum. So I'm testing out the world's best chef's methods, combining them all to make the ultimate roast chicken, so I can fall in love with roast. But after 7 days of cooking, it was awful. I started with a really expensive, good quality bird. I took pineapple as the enzymes break down the meat fibers, and blended it into a 3% salt and dashi brine. Left the chicken overnight. This was mistake number 1. Washed off the salt, removed the wishbone and the fat near the butt and cleaned it up. Mistake number 2, by pinning the breast skin back. Not normally an issue, but this made all the difference. I blanched the skin in hot water and baking soda. The alkalinity would open up the skin pores. Mistake number 3, as it broke the already soft breast skin down. Then I made a maltose soy and vinegar glaze, like when you're making Peking duck. I thought this would make the chicken a beautiful caramel brown. And the vinegar would tighten and puff the skin, which it did, so there could be hope. Kenji Lopez's idea of poking holes in the breast and the bottom of the thighs and the back to let the fat drain when roasting. I then hung it up in the dry age for 3 days, like chefs do in Hong Kong. I stuffed it with garlic and herbs, heated up a cast iron pan, and lightly browned the chicken only on the thighs and back to increase the temperature as they take longer to cook. I roasted it at 80 degrees Celsius, the Heston method of cooking at a low temp until the internal temperature was 65 degrees. This took 2.5 hours, and I simply don't have the patience. I made the sauce using the neck and the chicken fat with herbs, removed the liquid fat, deglazed with wine, added chicken stock from last week's roast, cooked that down until it was beautiful and glossy, and then I got lazy. Rather than chopping up the livers and adding them back in, I thought I would just blend them into the sauce, and it could be similar to the old method of thickening a sauce using blood. It turned into catsup, but like tasty catsup. I added the fat back from the chicken pan and turned the oven temperature to full. I prayed for crispy chicken skin, and the result was weird. The bones of the chicken were soft. I suspect the reaction between the acid and the enzymes in the brine and the baking soda in the blanching water pooled at the breast and broke down the meat. It was almost paste-like. So I covered it in the rest of the chicken juices and called it a day.